Hello, everyone. Nice to see you again. It's been a while. I am back here, and as the topic explains, right, create a protection bubble. Create a protection bubble. This is a spontaneous topic. I was looking it up and searching it for myself, and then the idea came to mind, why not share what I have found with the people that watch and listen to the things that I share with them. Now, creating a protection bubble is like setting boundaries, but energetically being able to create this bubble around yourself where when anybody sends you any negative energy, it doesn't penetrate the bubble to get to you. Right? Because most times when I come on live or even in some of my groups, I have one on Facebook, which is called Divine Feminine Energy. A lot of people would ask, if I live with negative people, what would I do to protect myself? If I am around negative people a lot, how can I protect myself? How can I make sure people don't get me out of my alignment or people don't affect me as they do? First thing is first, everything is energy and everything is mental. So we decide if people affect us. When we let people into our energy, that's when they affect us. When we take whatever they are saying or they're doing, we take it personally, we take it very strongly into ourselves, then it affects us. But you will see that many a time a negative person can talk to you and affect you, but talk to the next person, and that person is not affected at all. And that's usually because the next person did not take it in personally and make it their own. Now, the energetic bubble that you can create or that I am creating right now, not wrote, I logged in on Instagram and saw that they have this new AI thing. And then I searched it up and it came, and I'll share what it told me. There are meditations as well that can help you, that can guide you through visualizing, shielding, shielding yourself. If you're Muslim or Christian, you know that there are prayers like that, right? Where you pray to God to shield you. You can even say it in the invisible clock. Is it clock? The invisible thing that you can have around yourself where negativity doesn't penetrate to you, right? And that's through visualization, through you either meditating every day about it. If you pray using the Quran or the Bible, visualizing that to say that you are creating a shield around yourself. Another thing you can do is speak it in a way that if negative energy or negative words are being sent to you, it bounces back and it goes back. Our Nigerian brothers and sisters would call that back to sender. Well, the pastors and all will call that back to sender. But that's a normal thing that you can do, back to sender. They send it, it bounces on the bubble, and then it goes back to them, right? But that would require you to elevate mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to raise your vibration higher, have a higher vibration within yourself where anything that comes, it cannot penetrate your vibration, right? Elliot. Hi, Elliot. Thank you. So this is what I saw, what I was typing or when I was chatting with this AI thing on Instagram. So I said, how do you create a protective bubble? And it says, creating, let me stop this. Creating a protective bubble is a metaphor for setting boundaries and Hi, Mariam. A great day. I love your channel. Thank you. Hi. Hi, Sunshine. And prioritizing. I have to say that slowly because my R's doesn't roll properly. Missed you too. I know it has been a while. I have decided to let the topics come before I come on live. So today it was just this spontaneous thing that happened, which is why I feel energetic and just excited to do the live today. Right? So this is what it says. Creating a protective bubble is a metaphor for setting boundaries and prioritizing self-care. Many of us probably know boundaries as a way of distancing ourselves from people or is for other people when actually boundaries are for ourselves. Don't remind me again. Okay. Boundaries are for us. It's for our own self-care and well-being. Imagine yourself surrounded by a warm, comforting light that repels negativity and attracts positivity. Now, me, there was a time that this visualize a bright light or whatever light, I was just like, nah. But it's actually a thing, especially when you want to shield yourself. When you want to shield yourself, the deeper you go in the spiritual realm, even if it's religious, right? Because if you read the Bible, the shield, the armor, if you read the Quran, the same thing, being protected and guided. Imagine yourself surrounded by a warm, comforting light that repels negativity and attracts positivity. To create this bubble, start by identifying your limits and communicating them clearly. I don't know about you, but I used to have that problem of communicating, of speaking up, of saying my truth, of telling people no, or just saying no in general, no to people and no to myself in patterns that I have to cut, break, stop. Practice self-compassion, meditation. For the meditation, I have created a playlist on my YouTube channel. I can only have that on YouTube, right? And it's the same name wherever you're watching me from. I created one for protective bubble and one meditation for Black women. I don't have one for Black men yet, but I'll create one. I just don't know how to create one for Black men because I'm not a Black man, right? So when you go to the channel, you can find it. I was listening to the meditation for creating a protective bubble today, and it helps you a lot. It helps you a lot because then you begin to imagine those boundaries around you, the shield coming around you, and then you begin to imagine whatever negativity, whatever harm that is being sent to you, bouncing on that bubble and going back. And there's something that I read somewhere which says, well, no, I was doing a protection and banishing ritual last night. And the person, somebody was guiding it and saying that sometimes even people just gossiping about you or people just talking about you, talking negatively about you, to them, they might not know what they are doing, but they are actually sending negative energy to you. It might not get to you or affect you instantly, but if that continues, more of that can affect you, can affect your mood. And they were saying that's how you start to feel down and you start to feel low in energy, sad. And that is usually because there's a culmination, right? Accumulation of negative energy being sent to you. Some of us believe in this, some of us don't believe in it. Either way, it's happening to you. Surround yourself with supportive people and engage in activities that nourish your mind. Not all of us have that opportunity to be around supportive people. I've talked about these many a times, and people have asked me, but what if you are around people who are not supportive, who are very destructive, who are negative, and you cannot leave the environment? And this is where strengthening your meditation practice, being stronger spiritually, emotionally, mentally, is powerful. I am sweating. Nene, 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 join my people towel. I'm sweating now. It's exciting to talk about, right? Surround yourself with supportive people and engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Yes, Chair. Okay, thank you. Excited. Okay, now, well, it's talking about life can be overwhelming and all of that, physical activity, doing things that you like, being around people that support you, eating food that are nourishing. So, overall health and well being. But to summarize it and end it, because I already feel within myself that anything I say would be repeating what I have already said. Fasting is meditation, meditating, and meditation doesn't always mean. A good friend asked me this question yesterday because she stays in the house with negative people. Yes, thank you. I can share this message with her. Absolutely. And the recording will not be on Instagram, but I will upload it on TikTok and I will upload it on my YouTube channel as well. If you remind me on Instagram, I'll send you a link when it uploads. And also, I will send you a link of the meditation playlist that I created, right? So to touch on that even more, living with people that are negative, one of the reasons that I am going deeper into creating an energetic bubble and a protective bubble is because I actually happen to be in the same situation with someone who is negative in a way that is very surprising, right? So it can go two ways. The first way is that you can concentrate on them. Why are they acting like that? Why are they talking to me like that? Why are they doing that? Right? And if for some other people that practice voodoo, hoodoo, whatever it is, no judgment, I love those. You might create hexes or whatever it is. But the another powerful one would be the other way, the other path. And what is that? Which is making yourself a lot stronger energetically, spiritually, mentally, even physically. Go within, right? Because even physically, when you feel physically capable and strong, then your energy shoots up. I even these past days I even created some tunes for higher vibration, raising your vibration using roses. Roses have a very high vibration. You can create rose water at home, right? Taking the rose petals, taking them out, leaving them in water. Rainwater will be great, putting them outside under the rain. Let it sip in there. Add essential oils. You can add some herbs as well. And then sprinkle that around your house, inside your home. Put rose petals everywhere. If I can put rose petals in most places everywhere, I would just buy roses, bouquet of roses, and put it around the house. And where I am meditating or praying, I would always have roses there. Where I am sitting now, where I set up as a work area, I would have roses around me. And it reminds you, roses carry a very high frequency, right? The frequency of love is much more powerful. So that love that you give to yourself I am stronger mentally and physically. Yes, being stronger mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually is pouring in your cup, adding more love to yourself, self-love, taking care of yourself, self-care, doing things that nourish your soul, that feed your soul, which is why everywhere you see me write, I always say, I am here to feed your soul. Because when you feed your soul, your frequency is higher, your vibration is higher. And then you use that to create the shield around you. Because you might see people who pray and meditate, they go to the mosque, they go to church, but they are very much affected by every single thing around them. And this is because they are not aware of how they are mentally just letting things happen to them. I know because the negative person that I'm talking about here, Sunshine, prays a lot, goes to church, has a huge Bible. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right? Currently, where I am at, I don't have a Quran, I don't have a Bible. I usually have both. But when you understand how to use your mind, I was listening to someone else too who was saying you have to be able to manifest and create things with just your mind without having any tools around you. Because there might come a day you go to a place where you don't have any tools. You don't have candles, you don't have herbs, maybe you don't even have a paper and a pen to write a petition. You have nothing. All you have is your mind. And if you look at it, all the tools that you need, it's just the practical to see your work come to light. But at the end of the day, it is you that is making that bubble. It is you that is making things happen. And that's through your mind. So if you're able to sit anywhere and just conjure up that protective shield around you where nothing can penetrate, that's all you need. That's all you need. Somebody else said that what they do, they were talking about going to Walmart and how the energy in Walmart is so dense most times. And for them, if they forget to create that shield or to meditate, the moment they get there, they just stand and snap their finger. Say, oh, I forgot to create the bubble. So I am creating my energetic bubble right now, and snap their finger. I kind of feel someone will be saying, what? That's stupid. Give it a try. Give it a try. Because a lot of things are just symbolisms, right? They just help us align and center ourselves. And even here, I said, center myself. Centering yourself is essential to creating a protective bubble. Start by taking a few deep breaths, feeling the air fill your lungs, and exhale any tension. So that snap of a finger can be a show of, I am ready. Snap your finger. All the tension. And now you're grounding yourself. And then you bring your attention to your heart, visualizing a warm, comforting light. It can just be just a warm, comforting feeling. You feel comforted within yourself. You feel protected within yourself. You feel loved and cherished and nourished and hugged and all of it within you, so that whoever comes close to you, the vibration that they get, the aura that they get from you is way too strong for anything to happen. And that's reminded me, gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the compliments. I just woke up and just have this on. And the idea came to mind and I sat there, started talking. So I appreciate it a lot. some phrases, right? As you inhale, repeat the phrase, I am enough. As you exhale, repeat, I release what no longer serves me. It reminds me of a quote that said, love yourself. I think it's love yourself so much that anything that doesn't, that your energy repels, anything and anyone that doesn't belong to you. Love yourself so much that anything and anyone that's not good for you or that doesn't belong to you, your energy repels it. So that's basically what you are creating with the energetic bubble, right? With the protective bubble. When you exhale, you repeat, I release what no longer serves me. And you continue this process. You can say this whenever. I am enough. I release what no longer serves me. That's an interesting question, isn't it? I release what no longer serves me. All right, so that's the end of it. And hydrate, drink water, listen to Patrice Roberts, drink water and mind my business. is protection. The number one protection is minding our own business, not getting into other people's business. And that person you're talking about, Sunshine, your friend that lives with the other person, there's a possibility the negative person is always in their business. And that's why they feel that negative energy, because they're nosy getting into whatever they are doing. And I'm speaking from experience, right? I'm speaking from experience. When somebody is continuously invading your privacy, they have a negative tendency. Anyway, I'll see you back when I see you again. The meditations and everything are on my YouTube channel. Another thing that I have been doing is the things that help me, the things that I listen to every single day, from the frequencies to the meditations, even some of the rituals, right? Protection, ritual, abundance, rituals, spells, rituals, if you are into that. If you're not, don't worry about it. You can go to the channel and just find whatever it is that helps you, that you like, and then you use it to your advantage. Because that's what I have been looking at. I spend a lot of time on YouTube listening to lectures, listening to things, and the idea just pop up. Why not curate playlists, things that I can upload and create for myself and put it on the channel so that when I talk about it, I can show people how they can use it for themselves. So I've started doing that on the channel, on the YouTube channel, and it's the same name, Mariam Fire EmpressFayer. I'll see you again when I see you again. Bye-bye, everybody.